here we go. We're going to make this one crisp and clean. So fresh and so clean.
Fresh and so clean.
Okay, here we go. Well, start over. I didn't start so good there. Mother F. That's so bad. What is wrong with me? Wow. Well, hello there, and welcome back to another episode of the Fantasy Golf Sommelier. And this week we're in Mexico for the Mexico Open. And we've got some players. We've got some players there in Mexico. And we're going to make some picks on Prize Picks. And we're excited about that. And, you know, tonight I'm also drinking a little Verdejo, which is a nice varietal out of Spain, which isn't really related to Mexico, but we're kind of talking about Spanish things. So that's why I'm drinking Verdejo, and it's very good. I'm not going to get into too many details into the actual varietal and some history and things like that, but it's a very good wine. It's very refreshing. I think it's kind of like a new rosé, you know, something that's going to be good for the summer. Like I said, very refreshing. It goes with food that is refreshing. So just something to think about with Verdejo. All right, let's start with the wine by the glass play of the week. And for me, that is going to be Abraham Answer. I'm taking the under on 69 total strokes for him in round one. This event is in Mexico. Did I mention that? And Abraham Answer is from Mexico. This is his home country event. He's got to play it. And I think he's going to come out firing on all cylinders. He hasn't been great recently, but he's been okay. And I think he's a guy, you know, on a par 71, 4 par 5s, wide open fairways, huge greens, hardly any wind or anything on the first day. So it's very benign conditions. I think it's scoring conditions. As a matter of fact, I probably would take the under on most of the plays that you see on Prize Picks. So I like Abraham Answer a lot here on the under on 69 based on conditions, based on the fact that I just think, you know, he wants to play well in front of his fellow country people. And so I think that Abraham Answer goes under 69 total strokes in day one. All right, let's move on to the next play of the week. But before I do that, I need you to hit the thumbs up, okay? Let's move on to the FGS Reserve play of the week, and that is going to be John Rahm, the over on 4.5 birdies on day one. I just mentioned that I think scoring is going to be pretty low for Thursday. No wind, benign conditions, like I said. I don't know if you could recognize this if you just maybe glance for 2 seconds at the field, but John Rahm is by far and away the best player in this field, okay? I mean, he's plus 350 to win the golf tournament. The next person that's even close to him is probably Abraham Answer, who's at like 20 to 1. So he's going to score a lot regardless. I mean, you look at his scoring stats, he's going to be, I don't care what your model looks like this week. John Rahm is going to be number one. If he's not number one in your model, then I don't know what it is you're doing. But he's got to be number one because he's going to check the box in top 10 in birdie or better percentage, top 10 in opportunities gained. We know how good of a ball striker and everything else, strokes gained approach, whatever you want to look at, strokes gained off the tee, driving distance, everything about John Rahm is positive for this week, okay? So over 4.5 birdies, I don't think is too much to ask for, okay? I think he's going to have at least 5 birdies on day one. I hammer that bet. I love it. Sorry, I hammer that play. I like that for John Rahm at over 4.5 birdies. This has been a tough one for me this evening. I mean, tough. That's why but I'm really enjoying this wine. Verdejo. Verdejo, go into my belly. All right, moving on to the Pop the Cork play of the week. This is your favorite play. I know it. And I know you like Gary Woodland. You have to. How can you not like Gary Woodland this week? The dude is a scorer, okay? The guy is playing well lately. He did not play well at the Masters. I'll give you that. But that's just not a good course for him. He never has played well there. But he had a top 10 in the event right before that at Valero or Valspar, whatever. It was a V event that started with a V. And you know what? Maybe he has a victory this week, which also starts with a V. But if you just look at the stats for him, he's number one in the field in strokes gained approach. He's 12th in driving distance. This is going to be a bomber's course, no doubt about it. Okay. He's also top 10 in par five scoring and birdie or better percentage. So I love under 69 total strokes for him in round one. And then I think you could also, if you don't want to take that because you can't take the same guy in the same play on prize picks, if you don't like that, go over on four birdies for Gary Woodland. Either one, I would take this week. I think they're great plays. So that about does it for me. I'm going to drink some wine. I'm going to enjoy the Mexico Open. I hope you have a great week. I hope all your plays hit, regardless if you take mine or not. And remember, hit the like button and comment about on whatever the hell you want to comment. That's all I got. Out.